What's the deal? What's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing? We're back. We are live. We are letting people into the Zoom. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have been admitted. 6, 7. Or 6. All right. How's everyone doing? Well, good morning. Had a really good morning, huh? Good morning. Now, let's get into the breakdown while we're here. Whoever needs to be here is in here. Whoever doesn't need to be here, there we go. Is not in here. Perfect. Now that we have everything set up, ski on the block ski. Let's start the breakdown. Daily closed bullish, closed bullish, but it's respecting this resistance here. I'm still going to be bullish, but we're going to have to find the support and reject off of it to drive. And most likely, ideally, we want to break all these daily wicks. We want to break 1966.6 over here, 66.5. We want to break the previous daily high before we take any positions. Now, 4 hour, playing more games than a teenager. This is getting crazy. All right, we 4 hour found a resistance also, so we need to break all these highs. Oh, what just happened? Where do we go? Oh. So we have a resistance on the 1 hour here. I'm gonna adjust it. I believe it's a little bit higher on the 5. We have a support here on the 1 hour. Jump here to the 30. Matches up fairly well. Down to the 5. What do we want to do? We're bullish, so we want to be above all of this. and ideally above this. So it's not that bad. So I think around 1966 6 area. Yeah, 1966.67 here. I think we could start looking for buys above there. There's another level here, right? $18.69 area. Alright, I think we're going to be above 1969. Will probably be off the rip. Let me look at it. Yeah, alright, so above 6.9 here, above 6.9.513 will be off the rip. And 6.6, above 6.6.677, we're going to need to pull back. We need a bottom wick on the higher time frame. Now, as far as sells are concerned, we would have to break the previous daily low. Where's the daily low? 4 hour. Be below the 4 hour support. Below this area, we tend to drive through. So we'll look to fill this range. Right now, my ideal sells are probably below 6. Yeah, that's what I want. Ideal sells below 5.5. Not even ideal, but off the rip sells if we get that far. Right now, it's looking like 60. 1960.3, around that area. Yep. So below. Okay, that's what it looks like. On the higher time, see on the hourly, we have a resistance, we have a support. Oh, wait, let me let you in, Jay. On the hourly, we have a resistance formed. Right, got a resistance, got a support. So we would need to break below here, right into this area. This would be range 2, and then anything below here is good. So range 1, range 2. The issue here is, well, not the issue, but the realization that you have to come to is that you might get a sell below this area once you form a support anywhere in here in this range, right? So you really have to see. It's going to depend on how the higher time frames close here, right? So if the higher time frames start closing bearish, you get a bullish candle that respects this area. Anything that breaks a bullish candle coming down should be good on the higher time frame. For now, None of that has formed, and I'm really interested in buys. I thought we were gonna break. I spoke to Don earlier. We were discussing it like after stream, and then like maybe a couple hours ago. We were discussing how we were really expecting these highs to break. It tried a couple of times here, but it never broke. So, but it left a lot of range, right? A lot of range to be desired, to be filled, and I'm pretty sure we can take advantage tonight as long as we start breaking these previous 4-hour highs, previous daily highs. It's just a waiting game at this point, right? Now we just wait. Let's see. We'll see how we start closing over here. We might end up taking some positions at this area at 64.92. Which range is there? It's not that much range. It's only 12 pips. Let's see. Let's see how we form above here. What's the unit measurement for price? My friend asked me that question. I didn't want to say 1956. I have no idea what you're saying. Look, CPI, Aussie 1130 AM Melbourne, we're 1 hour 15 minutes. Big news. You also go through the trade you took in New York session. New York session, we had a sell. I closed it at 39.4 pips. At 1958.56. We had a range here that if we were going to close, we needed a pullback, right? And then we had a level right here. Well, I think Don's level is a bit higher. I think his level is right here, but same idea. None of this existed yet, right? This did not print yet, this level here. So there was a closure below here, below 1959. You see, this was an off the rip closure. Every time frame was in our direction. 4-hour had top wicks, so we had a closure over there, and then the position off the rip just came down clean. The news-wise, we have, Aussie GDP 930. So a little more than an hour from now, an hour and 15 minutes from now, Aussie GDP. Maybe that'll bring some volume into the market. It should bring volume. I don't know what it has to do or how it's going to bring volume into the gold direction-wise, but it should bring volume. And if what happens is catalysts, market catalysts that move the market typically tend to move the market in the direction of price action. And if the daily's in our direction, if I was a betting man, I'd be willing to say we're going to break the previous daily highs tonight, and we'll have some buys above 66.6, not 67. ideally after pulling back. So let's see. Let's see when we close up there and how the hourly and how the 4 hours forming once we're closing above there. Habla Portugués? No. Check out GJ for us, please win. Please, Wix.
How about no?
What's cooking? I got these cheeseburgers, man. I don't think that's the right place on the charts. We got a seller on our trade. No, that was the right place. It was the right place, for sure. See? That's, yeah. I took the trade at... Or 856 or 956? 956, I think, took the trade. Right here, yeah. 945. Right here, this was on the 5. I was just looking at it on a different time frame, yeah. Oh, yeah, you're right, yeah. I was looking at it right here. Right here. But it's the same concept. I fucking 1958.56. Right here. Right here. This was the trade right there. 1958.56 was my entry. Right here. Yeah, that's the seller pair right there. But we closed. That's the same level. Look, we closed right below it. Respected the bullish candle. Watch your streams with Damvo. Does his course really helps? I don't know. I never took his course, but I can't imagine it wouldn't. He said, how about no? Alright, gang, hold on. Hold on, I got you. Ha. But it's alright. We can do it. We're allowed in here. You know why? Because I got the power. That's right. Music is dope at 1.5 speed. I'm about to slow it down just so we get some extra bit of it. My kind of guy. Yes. Got the good headphones on today. Where's the dance fix? I did a little dance. Made a little love. Got down tonight. Got down tonight. When you ended stream yesterday, gold went wild. Yes, it did. It went wild. I hope you guys stayed out. I think we ended it right on time. Because a lot of yous would have had massive FOMO. And then you would have been in massive drawdown. Why the chart not on live price? Oh, my bad. I'm gatekeeping it from you. I'm gatekeeping the live price from you. I don't want you to know it. Matter of fact, there's no need for you to know it. We're not trading right now. This is just going to make you. Just making you upset right now. So let's just. Ain't got no way hit you. Is this pre-recorded? No, this is post-recorded. This is recorded after the fact. We did the stream and then we pressed record, and this is what happened. Fried rice? Tell me you microwaved some fried rice. You fried rice and then you microwaved it. Pre-recorded stream, we have been fooled. Lior, what's the deal, my Israeli friend? I don't know if you're Israeli, but your last name is definitely Jewish. Cohen, I'm Jamaican as well. Nice to meet you. Nice to have you here. Just let the rice cook in the sun in Florida. No. I'm back. What up, Traders Net? Nest. Shalom. Why is chart not on live price again? Why are you covering? I'm gatekeeping. You don't know what's going on. Where's price? Where's price? You can pretty much disregard this first area here at 65 130. I had it there for just visualization for myself or for you guys. So if we drive through here and come back, I'm willing to retest this to fill this range depending on how we drive through here. My challenge runs tomorrow, going full margin. Well, how far along are you in your challenge? Maybe you get a free retry. I don't know. Maybe it's not worth the full margin. Enjoyed eating Afghan dry fruits. I enjoyed smoking Afghan hash. But, you know, to each their own. You like dried fruits? I like hashish. What are you gonna do? In calm signals we trust? Yes. It's with Nation's 500k account, no retries. Oh, how'd you get one of those? Did you win something from Savage? Do you know Savage? Did you get the bundle? Is that what happened? Buy or sell now. Are you telling me to do that? Or are you asking me? Matter of fact, it doesn't even matter. Even if you're telling or asking, the answer is no. What's this looking like? Can we get a celery play on the 4 hour? See, I mean, look what we've done every time we've come into this area, right? If we came in here, market taps 82 areas. We got here again, market taps the same areas. We drove from here, we came up to here, retested, same area after retesting this. We're doing it again, and we just rejected here again. Now if we break these highs here at this area, we should, repeat what the market has done previously. Like right here, you needed to break those highs. Right here just drove through. Right here, you needed to break these highs. That's where resistance was established. Now you need to break these highs again. And that's why above this area, I'm off the rip, because at that point, there's no resistance on the higher time frame, right? This is clean. Look at this 4 hours here. It's down, up, down, right? We come through here, we're going to go straight up. That's why I'm off the rip above this area. So mark up your ranges and what you're going to fill based on the higher time frame while getting your entries on the smaller. Confirm sell now. Confirmed. Over. A 1980 resistance, there is an inducement. You have to define the word for I define the term. I mean, I know what induce means, right? But what are you inducing on 1980? You're gonna have volume? Is that what you're saying? Oh, that's what you're saying. You're saying at 1980 it could reverse on you. Yo, Wix, you seen Galaxy Quest? No. News at 9:30? Yeah, news can induce the market too. Let's wait till 9:30 to see if that happens. But I'm fine trading before 9:30. We have a whole hour before then. As long as we get our closures. Why have to rip above 6.9, not 6.6? I literally just explained it. Headphones, guys, headphones. Get yourself a pair of headphones so you can hear me. Lewis, go back literally like 3 minutes. 3 minutes. You go back 3 minutes, not even, maybe like 250. Maybe like 4 minutes by now, but like, I just explained it based on the higher time frame. There's rejection in this little, let me do it again. Okay, rejection. Well, we drove through here, but then reject. But there's rejections in here. Once we come up above here, it's a drive down, drive up, drive down, drive up, drive down. So this on the higher time frame. Over here, if we come into this area, I'd want to pull back, and even though we're breaking all the highs here, there's some rejection previously at this area, and before it drove up here, it had to break the highs. So we're going to break the highs. I'm going to be confident that we're going to drive up, but I'm also going to need to drive up off a support. So we're going to need to form a resistance here and then drive up. Right? So if we come up into here right now, let's get rid of this because this level is really irrelevant for now. Right? If we close like that, I'm going to look for us to come back down and grab liquidity, right? Create another 5-minute range. And if at that point we can come back up and close above, right? I'll be in off the rip. Right? So entry over here. When you close above over here, you wait for a pullback. When you close above over here, it's off the rip. When you close above over here, it's off the rip. Let's say none of this happens here and it just goes straight up here. It's on site. It's off the rip here as well. But you need most of this to play out because, like we always say, this on the smaller time frame, right here, this whole area here, you see this? Mark it off in a different color. See this whole area right here? This 5-minute level, that's just the higher time frame bottom wick. That's just this right here. This on the hourly, right? Right here, this bottom wick here, that's this 5-minute range. And once this drives here, that's your trade, the body of that higher time frame candle. Okay? Capiche?
Outside med det! Nå får du inside! Outside med det!
That tall candle is a fake candle in the middle. Do you use any indicator, sometimes wicks? Yes, the EYES indicator. Very helpful. Do you always have the same support and resistance ranges or change every now and then? If so, when's a good time to draw a new one? When you have the higher time frame closures. As every candle closes, your levels are updating. Well, not necessarily. If your candles are closing within a range, then they close within a range, you're ranging. But, you know, every candle closure is data printed in the market. So you should be taking advantage of data, right? And if you get higher time frame closures, like the 1 hour or the 4 hour, those are good times to reevaluate your levels, your ranges, your positions, whatever you're doing, right? You can be trading on the Apple Vision Pro? No. The only indicator you guys ever need are these candles printed in front of you, right? It's the only indicator. This is the number one indicator for where price is at the current moment and what is done previously, right? This is just following the ticker price on the markets or whatever the actual exchange rate is, right? Second by second. This is the only indicator that's telling you things in real time, live, not lagging. These candles here. And that's what you need to learn how to use. You don't need to have candles, right, as your primary thing, not know how to read them, and then add a bunch of indicators. No. Why then? Why do you have these candles on here, right? There's a point of indicators. These candles are an indication of price. This is your first indicator that you should learn to read. If you can't learn to read candles, why are you adding another indicator if you can't learn, if you don't know how to use your first indicator? You feel me? Like right now you're in a range, right? Look, there's 5-minute levels printed all over the place, but you probably don't need to redraw a level here on every 5 because they don't exist here on the 1. Right? Only some of them exist, and they completely disappear on the 4. Get a lot of wicks. Kind of upset there's no sport tonight. Like, we ain't got the Heat. We ain't got Panthers. Ain't shit going on but baseball. And who the fuck watches that? Could a blind person be a successful trader? Yes, if you can get someone to figure out how to print charts in Braille. But how you gonna mark it up? I'm sure you could get some kind of indicator to speak to you. You gotta have really good memory at that point. Just get signals. Nice. I got a signal, but I can't fucking tell what it says. No. Probably not. Not laughing at this one. You're on your own. Yo. Have I offended anyone? It can't get worse than this. We don't even have 100 likes here. Text to speech? Yeah, fine. All right. Text to speech. I agree. But then how the fuck you going to figure out where the levels are, right? You still need historical price data. Can someone explain a strategy? If they could, they wouldn't be here. Well, I'm lying. Actually, a lot of people here actually get it after being here a while. Now we got over 100. I'm gonna laugh. Word. Go giggle your motherfucking ass off. You kidding me? Shit. How do we mute this guy? When I get the light, I'm gonna figure out a way for blind people to catch some pips after I spark one. You become the smart dumb dude, huh? I know those. Something is funny, just laughed. Yeah, no, this chat is like, it's a little more Americanized, so it's gone politically correct here, and kind of in the USA, US of A. So people are always like, that was funny, but all right, others are laughing. Oh shit, no one's laughing. I was just kidding. I was. Run! Alright, it's very sensitive here. Yo, Manny. Vega. Wasn't that the guy from Street Fighter? Vega? The guy with the spikes in his arm? Vega. It's a cool name. I would just take Manny out and just be Vega. It's way cooler than Manny. You know how many seats Don has on the in-person total for the course or for the meetup? The meet and greet is around 150, and the course I think like 50 or 40. I don't know. Can't leave the thunder die. Hadouken! Yeah. Can I share a seat with someone? Can somebody put Heist on their lap, please? Paul, what are you doing? What's going on? I don't know about that, Alex. Come on, sit on Giga Chad lap. Word. Alright, Paul has room. Paul has room on one of his laps. If anybody needs a seat, Paul got room on one of his laps. Paul, move over. Just watch out for his top wick. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a tight group. Toy like a tiger. Very tight. It's standing room only, guys. Don't even bring your laptops. The class, in-person course, is standing room only. 40 people standing room. You're just gonna bring a pen and a pad and just take them. And a vegetable in case it sucks. No, I'm kidding. I'm gonna be there. Don't bring nothing. Don't bring no vegetables. Unless it's a tomato. I'll take some tomatoes. Word. Bring your standing desk. Bring your stand-up desk. Or what if I'm in a wheelchair? Well, I don't know. Ask Glenn. Celery is delicious. Not the crutches. Play too much. You play too little. I like to have fun. How's everyone's night? What's the deal, Eddie? Appreciate you showing up yesterday. Show some love. Appreciate you showing up tonight again. For real. What's that? Will Smith's kid said that, right? I don't know who the bigger troll, you or the other guy. I don't troll. I actually have high quality, clever satire. Right? This is high quality humor. I don't get involved in trolling, you know. When it comes to trolling, I let the clowns have the circus. Trust me, it's the right thing to do. Looks, you know, tomato, a fruit, right? Yeah. That's why they call me wise. I know not to put it in a fruit salad. Ain't nobody do shit before chat starts talking shit about them. Some apples. How about tomatoes? Guys, to meet up, not a rap concert. Don just talks fast. The fuck, tomato a fruit? Yeah. Tomatoes a fruit. Thank you, Vega. Just got here. Well, it's a good thing this is recorded and it's on YouTube. And if you miss a song on YouTube, what do? Just rewind. If you missed like the favorite, like what's your favorite song? Like what? Girls Just Want to Have Fun, right? Girls, wanna have, and you'd be like, fuck, I missed that part. That's my favorite part. And you just rewind to that shit, right? Same thing here. If you miss your favorite part, rewind. Come on now. I have a serious question. I have a serious goldfish. Ask. Thinking what I'm thinking? Yeah, but how are you gonna get leather pants off an Eskimo? You know how hard that is? I thought about it before. Look at the red candle wick between June and 6 p.m. on your chart. Wait, between June and 6 p.m.? Bowser, you trolling me? Look at the candle between June and 6 p.m. Where's Bowser? I need him to explain this one. We got this closure that we were looking at earlier. Like, I know what you're thinking here. My issue is the range. It's like what, like 8 pips, 7 pips? Yeah, like 8 to 9 to fill that wick here. I know it's 15 to the top of the range, but you really have like a 6 to 8 pip advantage point, right? It looks big, but it's not. So I'd rather just close above. That's why I got rid of the level. It's just very little range here, but I'd rather do. Oh, we have the 4-hour closure coming up right now. So we're closing bullish outside of the most recent, right? Above the most recent, but not outside of these wicks. I need to break all of these wicks to start considering buys. So we got 1 minute to go here on the 4-hour. And the hourly is going to close above the hourly, the most recent hourly right here. 30 seconds still. Let's see. Overall, you need the hourly to close above 65.15. Meet and greet in Atlanta possible? Yes, someday. World tour. Comes up here, if it fills this 8 pip range, 9 pip range, there's a lot more to take advantage of above there, but then we'll have, we'll be a lot more confident in the trade, driving up in the range being filled. Yo, I don't know what you're telling me to say, but I ain't doing it. Ain't gonna happen. Was the meet and greet in Boston? Saw your twin at the gym. Oh, that was you? That was you, Sean G? That boy was wearing some weird sneakers. It wasn't me. You know what's funny? He got the tattoo on the left hand, right? Like up to the elbow. He got the tattoo up to here, right? But then this one covers my whole hand and goes down to my chest. And that's where you had it off. And the funny thing is, he also had the leg tattoo, right? He had the tattoo right here on the side of the leg. So he had 2 out of the 3 tattoos correct. And I was at the gym earlier today too, with a great wife beater. I was like, wait a minute, is that me? But yo, he's got word. That's what wish.com works. He's got at least another year just to get my length hair. I got over a year on him in hair length. 100. That was funny though. Chad, if you're not part of the Devious Discord server, go join it. A lot of dope shit over there. We have in our Devious server, there's 24,000 members. We got 24,000 members. That's crazy. Somebody thought that was me. Sean, why didn't you say nothing? Why don't you walk up to him and be like, yo, Wix, what up? Damn. So he had, see? I got a tattoo right here. And I got a tattoo right there, like he got. But my hair is like this long. And this tattoo is like this big. Plus my hair is black. And what the fuck is he wearing on his feet, yo? What kind of platypus shoes are those? I swear I heard him say, what's the deal? No way. I don't walk like that either. That's a fucking... That's an overcompensating walk, right? I feel like he's doing the Conor McGregor right there. Why? Why is he walking like that? There's no opponent in front of him. And that's what I wrote. What are those? I only wear J's to the gym. Vega, you got rid of the M. I mean, you got rid of the Manny, but you didn't get rid of the M. There's got to be a V in there. The hair be supporting over there. I can also tell he's not as good looking as me. Like, I can already tell. Fuck, like I don't need him to turn around. I can already tell. The Jerusalem fours. Them shits. Those are the fucking the Persia 13s. Oh shit. Crazy ass slippers. When you got gym at 3 p.m., but you gotta fight the Persians at 8. Oh shit. How long you been growing your hair? Like 6, 7 years. Those are the Spartan 12s. Damn. I can't with them shoes, bro. You're silly, chat. You guys are silly. Why wouldn't 1968.06 be a better level? 1968. Oh, 6. I'd make it a little higher if you want to use that level. You can. So, I was looking at this earlier. This 1968.13 is a level I had here this morning, right? But I think once you start closing above 1966.67, you're gonna drive through here. You're gonna drive through to 68.13. So you understand, right? We're not taking anything off the rip once it closes. Oh, whoops, wrong color. Nothing off the rip once it closes above here, right? There's nothing off the rip here. And typically when it comes up here, it's not gonna just close here. It's gonna drive up, fill the range, 68, and then find a resistance, right? It'll do this. Which means this is now a resistance. And at that point, your first closure above that resistance, right, is your trade right here. So I have it at 66.67, but but realistically, what's gonna happen once it closes above here, it's typically won't close like this. It'll close here once it breaks this range and form a resistance. But I'm gonna wait for that to happen. But overall, the market drives through this range. It fills in. That's a fine level. You can use that, but even if you close above there, above 6.8, that the way you're gonna close above there is gonna be after a bottom wick, after a drive off of support. So like I said, it's not really about this level. It's how we come up here and close above this level. Above 66.67. The idea here is that we've already, even after all this formed, we've created a new range, because after all of this, we have since driven up, driven down, driven up, and now just drove down straight through. So if that happened and we had no play here, right, in this area, that means this is our range, right, from here to here. We don't have this anymore because these orders right here have all been cleared out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times here. So whatever was over there, it's not there anymore. That's why I would kind of disregard it. Not completely. I have it in the back of my mind, but I'm not going to mark it up because it's not as relevant as it used to be. Because we have more information printed on the charts. Thank you, Green.
That's because I'm green, isn't it?
Yeah, anyway, can we get like 300 likes today? What's going on? President in the building, welcome. Can she do what? Can she trade? Pancakes better than waffles, don't at me. I concur. $2. Dill starts off tonight's petty donations at $2. Do I hear 200? Do I hear 250? I don't hear shit. Mark what I say now. It'll pull above 6650 slightly and tank down. It's going to grab liquidity and shoot down. When? You from the future? You one of them aliens they've been telling us about. Bruh. How you know this? Bro, we gotta go into business together. That boy just predicted who went in the ship this year. You could tell me. I ain't gonna tell nobody who went in the ship this year, bro. Are they really aliens or are they us but from the future? Like Omar. You'll see. All right, no, I'm not clowning you. I'm just clowning you. But no, it's just jokes, bro. Don't get mad. But here's the thing. You think it's going to break above here and then drive down. And for that very reason, it might happen, right? It can grab liquidity where it hasn't been grabbed and drive down. So for that very reason, we will wait for a closure, right? Like we always do, we will wait for a closure. So once it comes up here, right? If it's grabbed liquidity, we're above this area, right? We're above here. So now you're saying it's going to grab liquidity and drive down. Great. I'm with you here. I'm 100%. We're still with you. Okay. But at this point, once it drives down here, now, if it finds support, right, and it comes back up, and it closes back above here, are you still thinking it's going to come down at that point, or are you playing this till the next range and taking your money here, securing some bacon? Because that's what I'm doing. I'm with you up until here, as it's going to come down. Now, where you lose me is it's going to come down, and then what? What's your position? Are you taking a trade here then? Where's your breakdown? Are you taking a sell to continue for the range? Are you taking a sell at the top of the wick once you see it form here to come down? What are you looking for? Because I'm looking for us to come down, grab this liquidity, and fake you out, right? Or fake out your analysis to continue heading up and take this. Now, I don't have a breakdown for you. I don't know what you're looking at. You might just have a different perspective, but a positive trade. You know what I mean? So it's very, no, I understand, but I'm making you give your breakdown because it's very vague, right? We're going to go above here and then drive down. That's great. I'm with you there. We can. I'm not saying we won't. I'm telling you that once we drive down and grab liquidity there, find the support, and then drive off a support, once we close above the previous resistance, 80 to 90% chance we're going to continue driving up, not down. So I'm accounting for your pullback, and I'm also waiting for the next drive up to continue heading up. That's why, well, there's a reason. That's why I said we're not off the rip once it closes above here, because this could grab liquidity and come down, right? So no off the rip. But if we do end up coming up here, that's a very good sense of volume, very good indication of volume, and a great indication of direction, breaking through two ranges. We're going to continue heading up here. I'll be very surprised if tonight we don't move up, whether it's now, whether it's a little bit after stream, or whether it's for pre-London. The way we've printed from the daily to the 4 to the 1, just got to get above these highs. And we got above there, right? On this hourly. This high is key here too. This wick right here, 67.4 is key. Both are possible plays, yes, but that's why we're gonna wait for them. We're not saying we're gonna enter anything like off the rip, right? Just to be in drawdown. We're saying we're gonna wait for a market to confirm which direction. Right, Omar? So everything's possible, but we're gonna wait for the market to confirm that, and then we'll jump on. If it's a you know, it'll give us indication. If it sells, if it comes down, we'll take sells. Send your trading view. The Asian session have something similar to Connex, like market open? No, it's just for us. So for Asian session, well, we have news here in 10 minutes. Now that you're asking, just realized GDP, Austin news. We might see a lot of volume here in 10 minutes, or some volume. So maybe in 10 minutes we start breaking up. It's not you, it's me, chat. We gotta break up here. I get you, Amma. So we're gonna have Asian session doesn't have a NYSE or it has, right? And we have a lot of, so the New York session is not New York session, it's a North American session in reality. Everyone calls it New York session, but it's the North American session because every market in North America is open. Asian session, you have New Zealand, China, Japan, Australia, right? You have all these Asian markets that are open. If you go to Forex Factory here, you go all the way to the bottom here, you can see which markets are open. So right now you have Sydney and Tokyo both open, overlapping each other, right? Till around 2 a.m. And then London starts at 3 a.m. But pre-London, which is around 1 to 3 a.m., where Sydney and Tokyo is open and you're getting ready for the London Open, that's a very volatile time. Please break up for me right now. Why are you called Wix9? Because I can. What's your risk per trade? 1 to 5%. Depends. Fresh. Wix, your lives are so good. I download 12 hours of live streams and listen to them on a flight I just landed. W, I hope they weren't losses. Actually, even the 6 streams where we've had a loss. You guys are like 6. I see 7 losses because on one stream we had pineapples. So even on whatever through all those 7 losses, I think you would have found value, even on the losses. As a matter of fact, on some of the losses, forget the 29 wins, but some of the losses you would have found more value than on the wins. Just overall, the streams were more valuable. What do you guys think of Inception? I'm gonna watch it now. Or you could wait about a half hour. That's what I think. Come on, man. Good movie. I'm looking at my soundboard, and there were literally like 8 buttons I could have pressed to answer that. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to avoid it altogether. It's too hard of a choice. When choices are too hard, I don't make them. How do you pick your ranges? Top-down analysis. Start if you go down to the go to the beginning of the stream when I did the breakdown. You'll see it. I discuss it. I talk through it. We have a 4-hour, the daily. We have a daily bias, which is bullish. We need to break the previous daily wick in order to continue driving up and close above it. And then we go to the 4, to the 1. We draw our levels, jump down to the 5, adjust them slightly to where they make sense. And not really areas of close, but areas where we drive from. We'll end up moving this level once we close above it. So just top-down analysis. Wix abusing his soundboard powers. I like the soundboard. You know why? Because I've picked every sound and cut every sound myself. And everything I do, I like. How long you been trading for? About 5 years. 4.5, 5 years. I think I need glasses, or is it your camera? Alright, I don't know. Focus cam. Hello. Focus. Hello. I don't know. Don said smile at the camera. We're sucking our souls. I look like Shang Tsung. Yo, why you got me over here? Oh, you know why? I'm not blurry. I'm at 480p right now. I'm wondering what the hell's going on. Perfect. Callous out. You seen me look at my hand before I started doing that? I was like, should I fucking put my hand up there or not? I knew you were gonna say something. My hands are fucked up right now. I used to have baby hands. Not that bad. Not that bad, right, chat? Look at that. Yeah, they're not that bad. Nibble mine all the time. Oh, that's a weird fetish, dog. Hey, baby. Can you put on the red panties and tickle my callus? Oh, man. Find out Wix works in a factory at night. Yeah. La Fitness. I be cleaning La Fitness in the evenings. Overnight. News in 1 minute. There's news, but it's not gold news, but we might see some volume. Let's see how this plays out here. Let's lock it in. Let's see. Oh, we on the 1. I'm like, what the fuck? There we go. No top wick here. Oh, the 30's got a top wick. 15 didn't get one. Yeah, broke yesterday's high. No, we need a closure above here. Then we need to pull back. You only trade Asian from 8 to 10. Yeah, that's our session. I mean, in the last couple of weeks, we've been staying a bit later because we've had positions later. All right, last week we had a stream where we stayed till 11. All right, 10:30 a few times, but typically it's 8 to 10 because, you know, This isn't, you know, you know, I don't live to trade, I trade to live. So trade, there's my time, and then I'm off the charts. And trust me, 2 to 3 hours a day. I do maybe 2 to 3 hours a session here for Asian and for New York, and it's more than enough to be able to, you know, make a living, make a killing. Matter of fact. So your life shouldn't be revolving around when can you get on the charts. Just like you have an hour for lunch if you're in a 9 to 5, but then you have a 9 to 5. Should be like a 6 to 10. You should have a certain time in a day when you can be here every single day, and then leave it in the past. Get out of here. Same thing you do with work. You forget about work as soon as you can. You leave school, you forget about school as soon as you can. You leave here, you forget about trading as soon as you can, because there's a whole world out there, a whole fucking universe, and it's out there for you to see, experience, to, you know, go live vicariously through your passions. I sleep at London. Your package has been seized by customs. Well, gonna need to order another one. Can't explore the universe? Microdose. Let the universe come to you. You can be profitable just with Asian. You can be profitable just with London, just with New York. It's up to you to do it. It can be done. Like I've said in one of my reels, nothing that we're doing here is impossible. Right? So get that out of your head. If someone's saying you can't do it, but is it impossible? No. So it can be done. Yes. And if it can be done, why can't it be you that does it? You have a good reason? No. So, well, it's up to you to go out there and do it. Her winning chances on trading is like 5 to 20%. No, it's even less. The amount of people that make an annual salary above for middle class, I think that's like 30 grand a year. It's less than 5%. I don't know. Google it. You can Google the stats. They change all the time. They do, but it's no matter who does the research, what firm, what government, like what entity does the research. It's never like, all right, like 30% of traders actually succeed. No, it's very small numbers, no matter who does the research. Yeah, if it's not impossible, why can't it be you? It's exactly how I feel. Who the hell can survive on 30K a year in USA? Well, don't talk to me. Talk to the government that says that's good salary. Most you can make, I don't know. Donvo made fucking 200% in a day. How long you been streaming the Asian session? Roughly 9 months now. Full-term baby in here. We just gave birth to a full-term Asian session baby. How big is your trading account? 6 figures. Jeez. Only 9 months? Feels like 2 years. Yeah, the Asian session's been around for 9 months, but we've been streaming for 3 years overall. Every single day for the last 3 years. Live on YouTube. $12 months streaming? No. I remember last June I was watching you. You could have. That's possible, but I wasn't streaming the Asian session. If you saw me last June, I was probably covering for one of Don's New York sessions when he was on vacation. I think he was on vacation in the summertime and I covered him for him, and then he was on vacation in Q4 and I covered for him in the morning. But overall, when we started doing the Asian session stream in October. Wix, how big is your thingy? It's huge. Believe me. How many times you blow your account before being consistently profitable? I don't know. Many, many times. Over and over. Same account. Many times. Awesome. Liked? Yeah, drop a like, chat. Sub to the channel if you're new. We're here every single weekday, 8 p.m. Eastern, and on Don's channel, 6:30 a.m. Eastern. And it's always live. Breakdowns, the entries, positions, the risk management, mindsets, psychology. For some of you, it's psychiatry. How many years took you to become profitable? Well, a while. I got consistent. It took me like almost 2 years, damn near 2 years to get consistent. And then another year to make all my money back that I lost. A year and a half. Right? Because I say it all the time. You're not profitable until you make back, until you're in the green, right? So when you start trading, right, you're in the red because you start losing. Right? And then you get consistent. You're still in the red, but you're slowly making everything you invested or lost or used for education, you're slowly making that back. And as soon as you make all that back and you get in the green, only then are you really profitable, right? Because if you can't be profitable and be in the red, right? How are you gonna do that? Because imagine you spent 100 grand like on learning this craft and lost 100 grand, and then all of a sudden for like a year you're profitable and now you've made like 80, and people are like, so are you profitable? Like, yeah. So how much did you make? I'm down 20,000. Wait, what? I thought you was profitable. Yeah, but I'm only profitable for 6. No, you're profitable when you're in the green, when you're in the blue, when you're in profit, right? Until then, you found consistency, but you're not yet profitable. Damn, that's short time right there. Thank you for answering, Jim. I'm trading like 2.5 years, but like, yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, it took me 3 years to get profitable. And 2 years to find consistency. Another excellent point. Oh, thank you for listening. Need 1% to pass phase 1. Oh, sorry, phase 2. Okay. You should be under risking. You got a lot of time left, right, Fielding? I'm gonna do it this year though. Things clicked for real, for real. Or just don't post pictures of your profits. Don't be one of those. Don't post pictures of your profits. and then do the whole hashtag move in silence. Be loud as fuck about it now that you've announced it. Fucking showing a Lamborghini, 40,000 in withdrawals, 100,000 running in profit. Hashtag move in silence. Just tapping in tonight. I'm here. Nice. Thank you for coming through. I mean, we're creating a pullback, a bottom wick here. 30. 1 hour. I'd expect a pretty steep pullback after closing above, but we've never closed above. And this is how you know it's a really good level, right? Because this was pre-drawn like an hour before we got there, and look, it's tapped it right on the dot, bar. All we need to do now is just come back above. This morning, 6667. Yeah, I also had a level at 68 this morning. I get these buys eventually. Nice bottom wick here, chat. We flip, we break the highs and close on this 30. Be good. Like I said earlier, actually, Omar said earlier. Remember, he said we're gonna come up a tick above all of this. Remember? He said we're going to come up a tick above all these wicks, grab liquidity, and drive down. Omar said that. So far, he's not wrong. But will we continue down, or will we find a support and then come back up and close above here for a trade? Let's see what the 23-minute time frame is doing here. Let's see if the 23 is acting like all the others. 23-minute time frame, telling us the same story. Right? Broke the previous 23. 13 minutes left in it. Yeah. Could this be the bottom wick for this 23 to continue driving up? Let's see in 23 minutes. 23. What do you do when you have a bad day of trading or losses? I mean, you've seen it here live, right? Last week, I had a position, and then I had pineapples, and they both were an L. One was a 60 pip L, the other one was like 30 pip L. Pip L. And you know what I did? I had a really short memory, came back next day and took a W. Took a few W's. Want a piece of advice? Have a short memory. Go watch some of my reels on IG. kids are in the room, do not twerk. Don't be twerking with your kids in the room. Do the sprinkler. Do the sprinkler, y'all. Do the sprinkler. Yeah, I ain't doing no sprinkler. Yeah. Alright. Sit down. Let's quiet down. Let's take it easy.
Wow! I feel good.
Ay. That's good. We need to get Harris Heller. His song is taking on another life. Hell yeah. I'm trying to get him to the in-person, dog. Thank you, Shannon. Song was in the celebration of a so-called time traveler. Yeah. My friend Omar. Are you in a position, Omar? Did you take an entry? Where did you take a sell? Or you just called it but didn't take a position? Where'd you enter? Or you're entering now? I entered at... Find out after this commercial break. $66.62. Ooh, look at that. We made a top wick for the previous 5. Flipped here. This isn't bad. This is nice. If you're a counter trend trader. 6.2. Oof. So what are you doing? How long are you holding here for? You're at 10 pips here. 9 pips. Joke's on you, I have an ad blocker. What? There was no ads. We didn't have any obscene profit timeout. We haven't even done a shameless plug yet. I said find out after this commercial because he left us hanging. Omar left us hanging. He said I entered at and then stopped. Of course he did. Top of the wick with no spread. Incredible. How would I know? I have ad blocker. Yo, stop flexing, dog. Close now, though, because it could reverse. So what'd you take? 8 pips? 9 pips? Not bad. W. Is it worth the stress? She's going up to 1962, then up again. I know it because I was the support in the past life. Who is she? Oh, I get it, because you're Lior, so now you talk in female. You talk in female. I talk in male. I get it. Oh, then why'd you say she? My bad. Gold's neither male or female? Hi, I'm new here. Imagine being the new person here from Serbia. He's like, what? Gold? Male? Female? Pronouns? Fucking Americans. Hi, I'm new here from Serbia. When do you start trading? We start trading 8 p.m. They, them, gold. How far back does the stream record go? That's only for this year. It doesn't take into account the 17 wins that we had in quarter 4. Subscribe, you a chill person? Yes, please keep showing up. 8 p.m. Eastern every weekday. Thank you. Just swing it. Just swinging it. What broker do you use? A combination of a few that I don't like, and I'm going to be switching. So I'm not recommending anyone. Evo. No, I'm not going to read that. Is Wix in? No. How do you get your levels? Microdose shrooms and then pass out. And if it comes to me in a dream, I post them. I don't know, bro. You do a top-down analysis. How do you get your levels? Right? You go to the daily, you get a bias. You go down to the 4. You draw your support resistances. You go down to the 1. And you see where those support and resistances make sense. And then you go down even more. And then you slowly adjust them until you get a nice, clean level. When I'm in a trade, that's right. You guys will see it. I'll announce it beforehand. I'll say it when I'm getting into a trade. And then I will be in one. All right? And then we'll all be in one, probably. Doesn't look like it. We're going to get it for Asian session. It might be pre-London. The 23 time frame. Can you eat shrooms inside or you get crazy? No, I don't eat shrooms, period. I can microdose, but I don't get crazy. It's just, especially if you microdose, nothing happens, right? You might, like, your vision might get twitchy. That's it. But, like, I haven't tried shrooms in, like, a decade. A little less, but... I've microdosed, like, a few times, yeah, in the last year or two, but, like, the chocolates, but I haven't had, like, I haven't eaten shrooms in, like, an eighth of shrooms I used to when you were, like, a teenager, you know? For most of you, it's, like, 2 weeks ago. For me, it was, like, 20 years and 2 weeks ago. How long you been trading Wix? Almost 5 years. I blew an account trading on shrooms.
Think about that. That's just dumb.
Does it really give you mental clarity? No, I did it when I was putting together a kid's slide. And then I did it when I went to see The Little Mermaid. Go figure. Too many questions. Is the earth flat or round? I don't give a fuck if it's a triangle. I'm still walking on that bitch like I'm king, dog. So a couple of days ago, like a week ago. About a week ago. Under the sea. It's my favorite character in there. Fucking crab. We spent the session almost breaking out, ranging, and creating some more range, some new range, some more rejection. We have to not just break these wicks, we have to close above these wicks. Coming every day and let me know when you want to golf. Yo, I saw the video today. The dude was at Top Golf and he smacked the shit out of the ball and it went outside the net, and the guy from Top Golf comes over to him and he's like, "Hey, I'm gonna need you to stop golfing." And he's like, wait, why do you need him to stop golfing? He's like, "Because I need the balls to stay within the net, and apparently yours." Screen so blurry. No, chat, I'm blurry by nature. That's what it is. When you see me at the in-person, I'm just blurry. The camera's fine. I'm blurry in real life. When you see me at the in-person, I'm gonna be a little blurry. Wix is not in 4K. Wix is just blurry in real life. I need to stop microdosing on stream. You'll see fine. I love Mitch Hedberg. he said, "You know what I like to do? I like to throw a toothpick back in the woods and scream, 'You're home!'" Mitch Hedberg was great. He was unique in the fact that he just had jokes. It was a bunch of jokes. He never had like right transitional shit, and he never went and like he never told a story. It was just like one joke after another. Yeah, it was just a bunch of one-liners. That was his whole act. He'd stand for an hour and just be a bunch of one-liners, and it was funny. His delivery? Well, that's because he was a fucking, I guess, he was a dabbler, an enthusiast. I eat rice when I want to eat 3,000 or something. Oh shit! I haven't heard Mitch Hedberg in like a decade. I'm gonna watch some tonight. The thing is, there's only so much material available, right? He died so young. There's only like very small amount of material. Wicks, bro. What? We're gonna look to fill the wick here on the new hourly. The problem is we still closed respecting resistance. It closed above the most recent, and it opened up really nicely here, but there's a resistance here. We still need a 5-minute closure above this range. What's the best Forex simulator out there to backtest? You know what? I don't use simulators. I don't backtest. Can't recommend you. It would be dishonest of me to recommend something I've never used. You know what? I've gotten like collaboration offers from a bunch of different backtesting companies. Bunch of Forex simulator thingies, and they all want me to like do a video promoting them, and they'll pay me for it. But I'm like, yo, how about I just first instead of promoting it, let's do it live. I'll run the session, I'll run the simulator, and we'll see if it's good or not in real time, and then you can pay me, and then so I will not promote anything that I haven't played with, and anything that I can't test live in front of you. So My idea would be if I get my hands on a simulator and anyone wants me to test it, we'll test it live here on stream. Well, probably be a Saturday or Sunday thing, and then we can do it. And I would give my honest opinion, whether it's shit or whether it's good, and the simulator would have to take it, and then they would pay me for it. That's how I would do it. But it would be honest, and then I'll be getting paid for honesty. All right, hold on a second, chat. Wix 12 is here. Go ahead. You want to say goodnight? Go ahead, say goodnight.
Good night.
All right. And that's why I leave at 10, chat, because there's 3 of them. That was only the power of 1. Next, in about 2 minutes, 2 of them will walk in here. And when that doesn't work, all 3 will walk in here. And when that doesn't work, you know, it's all 4 of them. It's them plus the wife. and then I'm screwed. Chat, I'm the only man in the house. Well, besides the cat, and he's a pussy. So. Well, he's like a female influence. My cat's very flamboyant. My cat's a drag queen. So, no male influences in the house. Don't ask me how I don't have a minivan with all them damn kids. I'm about to get me a school bus. The Wix bus. Yo, would you guys ride the Wix bus if it was a short bus? I almost bought a Blue Nose today, but it was a bully. Chat, someone's offering me to buy, I think it was called an XL Bully. Is that what they're called? XL Bully? Anyone into dogs? Anyone know that's a good dog, right? Yeah. It's like it was like a pit. And it was but it was sweeter than a pit. He said it's an XL Bully. Uh-oh, 10, 11. They're not the best looking. Extra large bulldog? No, it was a bully. He said it's not a bulldog and it's not a pit. It's called a bully. Bullies are great with kids? Yeah, that's what I read. They're like, what I read was that they're basically pits that have had the anger bred out of them. Short, squatty little fuckers. he was mad cute. It was 7 of them. I walked in and there was 7 of them. And they were all like nibbling on me, and I was like, all right, I'm just gonna stay here with you guys. Even my kids don't do this. How much should it cost? And he looked like a blue nose pit, so it had baby blue eyes and the coloring of a blue nose, right? Like the gray, you know, I'm talking about the grayish, whitish, but it's a bully. So how much should it cost? Anyone? There's no like breeders in here. Bullies are American bulldogs. They're not pit bulls. No, they're not pits. But it looked like a pit. Like they're babies. They're the ones I saw today. They're all 6 weeks old. If legit, then racks. If no, then about 350. He was giving them up for around 1500. I should have took a picture, right? No, I was running out. I didn't have time to take a picture. It was 1500. I'll take a picture. And they're all different colored because one of them came striped like a fucking tiger, right? But like very like vague, like you can barely see it. The stripes coming through. When I got mine, the breeder was selling them for 10K. We got them for 3. Yeah, that's what he told me. He told me, like, man, if I was a breeder, I'd be charging 5 to 10 for these. But I'm not a breeder, and I'm giving them up for 1500. Wix, do you give out charity with your profits? Yes, I donate to my kids. Right? Because how the fuck I'm going to go donate to somebody else and then my daughter be like, what about me, Dad? Right? So, I donate to my kids, and until I can 100%, with 100% certainty, be sure that they are good and set in their lives, I'll continue to do that over donating to a stranger. No offense. I mean, everybody, I believe, you know, we can solve hunger and we can solve poverty if we work together. Yes, I believe that all those issues can be solved if influential people in the world can work together. But my man, I'm not solving poverty. And if I'm going to donate anywhere, it's going to be into my kids' pockets to feed my kids. And if we all did that, the whole world would be better off. If we all took care of our young and donated, you know, if we all, you know, gave our friend $1,000 for a business instead of dropping $1,000 on a stripper, right? If we all, instead of going out to the club and throwing 20K around, if we just helped a friend start a business or invested in some family, we'd all be better off. What's up? Uh-oh. Wix 11 here. Next one. Want to say hi? Your sister said hi.
Yeah.
Gummies? Say goodnight, and we're gonna go. Good night. Wave. Wave. All right, give me 1 minute. Let me say bye. All right, chat. I'm gonna call it a stream here. That was Wix 12 came here. Now Wix 11 came here. I think Wix 10 is next. You know what they want? She wants some gummies, and then she wants me to tuck her into bed. That's what they want. All right, so I'm gonna call it. Yeah, I'm gonna call it a stream here. Thank you guys for showing up. Thank you, mods, for coming through and helping me manage chat all the time. I appreciate you. Appreciate you, Green. Appreciate you, Jay. Bowser, everybody in the Zoom. Appreciate you guys for showing up and supporting. That's our session. Look, we never broke our levels, so they're still valid, right? So if these levels get tapped, start really locking in at these levels. Not necessarily placing a trade, but start locking in and seeing what makes sense and where you can exploit the market and take advantage of some of its weaknesses. All right? That's my recommendation to you guys. All right? And on that note, I think we can turn up the music to our favorite track. All right? Let's do that. Let's turn it up. And just like that, gang, another Asian session is in the books, and I will see you tomorrow. Right? 8 p.m. Eastern, same time, same place, Asian session. I'll catch you guys there. All right. Have a good night, everybody.